The closure of the West Seattle Bridge has caused many to reconsider how they commute into and out of West Seattle. Cycling is a great solution as it often gets you to work in just the same amount of time, keeps you physically and mentally fit, and allows you to slow down and appreciate the view along the way. This video highlights the most commonly used routes into and out of West Seattle by bike and points out existing bicycle infrastructure that is currently utilized by the thousands of people who commute by bike each week across the Duwamish River. There are two main routes that the majority of cyclists use to commute to and from West Seattle. Smaller neighborhood routes funnel into these two larger routes, which for the purposes of this video, start in White Center and the junction of Alaska Street and California Avenue. This video focuses on the White Center route specifically. After departing from White Center, the route follows 17th Avenue North through quiet neighborhoods for 7 or 8 blocks before taking a right on Kenyon Street. It's hard to miss this navigational cue. The intersection of Kenyon Street and 17th Avenue Southwest is marked by a beautiful mandala painted in the middle of the street. You use the pedestrian bike signals to take a left onto 16th Avenue Southwest. Although 16th Avenue is a somewhat busier street, it is marked by sharrows and has a bike lane that begins after crossing Holden Street, 1 block further north. If you live in Southwest Seattle and are commuting to Georgetown, the Industrial District, or South Park, there are other options available to you. Unfortunately, the easiest way to descend to the Duwamish Trail is via Highland Parkway, and this route has seen a large increase in traffic since the bridge closure. Although cyclists used to be able to bike down this road, I recommend that cyclists use the sidewalk as they descend the hill if using this route now. This route is linked along with this video, but is not quite as intuitive, and I would recommend pre-writing the route first before using it to commute. Continue for 5 blocks on 16th Avenue before taking a left onto Myrtle Street. From this point to the intersection of the West Seattle Bridge Trail, you will be following a neighborhood greenway northbound that parallels Delridge Avenue. There is one intersection along this route that is worth noting, the intersection of 21st Avenue Southwest and Southwest Dawson Street. The neighborhood greenway merges with Dawson Street, a smaller arterial street, for 1 block before continuing onward. Although not heavily populated with cars, this 1 block intersection is a little more exposed, and cyclists should use caution as they merge with the larger arterial street. The route passes through the neighborhood of Pigeon Point and begins descending down towards the bridge. Note that although the route seems to dead end at the northern terminus of 22nd Street Southwest, cyclists are able to use the sidewalk that descends down to the West Seattle Bridge Trail, and from there continue on to the lower Spokane Bridge crossing. After passing the 3-way intersection of the Alki Trail, Duwamish Trail, and the West Seattle Bridge Trail, continue east on the West Seattle Bridge Trail to cross the Duwamish River via a protected bike and pedestrian path on the lower Spokane Bridge. You are now technically out of West Seattle. After crossing the bridge via a protected pedestrian and bike lane, cyclists loop back underneath the bridge and navigate a series of crossings that are used by larger freight trucks to access port terminals. Cyclists should exercise caution while making these crossings, although most larger trucks are moving at a slow pace and have plenty of time to see cyclists as they approach. The West Seattle Bridge Trail terminates at East Marginal Way. After crossing over East Marginal Way via the pedestrian and cyclist crossing, a bike lane protects riders from trucks also using East Marginal Way to access the port. Although this bike lane is currently not separated from regular traffic, the city has plans to develop protected bike lanes here that will take cyclists all the way to the Elliott Bay Trail and into downtown. A pleasant ride through Pioneer Square and Occidental Park connects bicyclists to the 2nd Avenue protected bike lanes via King Street. This protected bike lane on 2nd Avenue takes cyclists straight through the downtown core, and via Bell Street and 9th Avenue will eventually drop cyclists off at South Lake Union, with the option of continuing north around either side of the lake. Cycling out of West Seattle is not only possible, it's fun, easy, and economical. It's possible to bridge the gap through bicycle commuting, and in doing so stay healthy, avoid long waits in traffic, and see the city in a whole new way. All routes discussed in this video are linked below. Brought to you by Cascade Bicycle Club and iZip Electric Bikes.